Alright, this morning we are going to fix up the holes in the top here. I scraped some of this, we're going to scrape a little more, and we're going to use some Bondo. This, as you recall in the last video, we installed a post here, but we got to fill these holes in. And we're going to use some Bondo because that, believe it or not, was some of the woodworking forums recommend using Bondo as a good outdoor hole filler. Over here, the same thing. But today I've got a supervisor that's keeping an eye on things, and he's going to make very sure that I do a good job on this. You know, there's nothing worse than having somebody stand over you and watch your work.
The humanoid must not escape.
Trying to get this paint down so that I can put the Bondo on it.
Excuse me, I got a question. I'm on you like steak on shit.
I'm gonna clean the nail heads. Paint. I put paint in here, but no, we just clean them up a little bit.
I'm gonna have to open up a can of whoop ass on you now.
Yeah, that guy is getting me nervous here, checking out my work here. Uncle Dorco, what is? Am I doing okay? No comment. I'll tell you when you're all done.
I ain't asking you to lay down. I'll knock your ass down.
It's okay, isn't it, Dorco? Sometimes, you know, we don't really know if he approves of my work or not. I think we're close enough to seeing this a little. It's not going to be perfect. I don't have a reliable belt sander. The belt keeps breaking all the time on it. I've had one for years, but they never work right. So. Alright, what we're going to do here, we're going to mix up some Bondo here.
I'm gonna have to open up a can of whoop ass on you now.
I have to keep it in my pocket to keep it warm because it's not as warm as I'd like it to be. In the cold weather I use a little more hardener. Never had any problems. Some people say that, you know, on my poor man's bodywork I'm using too much hardener. I don't think so. Otherwise I'm waiting a half the day for the stuff to set up so I can sand it. You know? I don't want to wait half the day. You use a little more hardener. Not too much, but you know, use a little bit. You know, set up in the colder weather. You want to use a little more hardener. You guys that say that I use too much are probably working in a warm garage. You're working outside, like I do. Right, Uncle Dorco? That's correct. He should know. He's been around a lot longer than me. All right. We drop this down here because we don't want to. All right. Now we're going to. Okay, not perfect, but when you get that painted, you never know, because there's dimples in the wood here and there anyway. So got that sanded roughly, and I'll just paint it. And the same with this one here. I just slapped it in there. I didn't bother digging out the paint that I put in there when I painted this. I'm just going to slap a coat of paint over the top of this now, and that'll be it. Well, Uncle Dorco, does it meet your approval? Well, it don't look bad. You know, you need a lot more experience. But it don't look bad. Well, I appreciate that, Uncle Dorco. As a matter of fact, you know, you've got a birthday coming up very shortly here, and that will be another video that I'd like to make. And perhaps we can do a birthday party for you. A little, nothing special. Oh, that'll be good. Okay, well, I think we're going to end it now, folks. Tommy's running the camera here. Well, everybody, Uncle Dorco got cold, so I had to bring him in. So, anyways, I put some paint on here quickly. Just after this Fondo dried up, which cured very quickly because I used a little bit more hardener in it. So the next time you see me on this deck, we'll be ripping up the floor. And at that point, we'll probably be ripping everything up, and then I'll be replacing everything, the joists and stuff. You really have to get inside here to see. Now this wood here is pressure treated. It's a 2x8 I put down a few years ago. It's pressure treated, there's no problem. There's 24 2x6s all the way over to here. The one on the outside is in good shape. This is bad, so this will come out, and the new one will slip underneath half of this crisscross, and then we'll put the other nail down too, as I described in an earlier video. When I get all these out, then we're going to have some joist issues here. We got to maintain the air conditioner support here, so we'll probably keep these two pieces in, fastened to this joist here, until I can get all this out, and we run a new joist up into this part of this area here, right up, and then after that, when that's supported, then we can remove the other joist. I don't know the condition of all the joists. I got to go up underneath there with an ice pick and see how solid they are. The one over here is fine. The one up against the house is rotted out because I can never get any paint on it. So that's going to have to be replaced. Then about 8 inches in, there's another joist right here which is supporting the air conditioner besides this one here. And that will have to be replaced after I slip another one in through here, and I slip another one into here. So all this will take place after I get all this flooring off. So the next time you see me on this video, to tell you the truth, my Uncle Dorco is a nice guy, but he's very, very picky. And I don't want to hurt his feelings. But, you know, when you get somebody watching you over your shoulder, you get nervous. Thank you for watching, everybody. Have a good day.
We're a little late, so good night, folks.